Hi, welcome to this game review. We're going to be taking a look at Yamato. This is Ricta or Turbulent from the community. We're going to be looking around just for some general mistakes, but overall, we're just going to here have a good time and just find some minor things to point out. But otherwise, we're just going to see and watch some awesome Yamato gameplay and comment on it. If you want your own game reviewed or have any comments or need help, let me know down below in the comments or come swing by the Discord.
Complete the ritual.
Okay, cool. We're already on there. She's fun, yeah. I mean, fighting a raid boss Yamato is so oppressive, so I totally understand it.
I feel that.
It's straight over to, yeah, in the right hands, I think she's probably like one of the best like not support, like carry raid boss, like high skill ceiling characters in the game. Like, I don't think anyone really touches her the same way that most other characters can. Oh, this is some burger boxing. It always kind of sucks whenever the parries go off if they're happening when you're not near there. You're right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when you're not there and those things happen, it's kind of sucks. Oh, that sucks. I fucking hate that shit.
I see paradox.
Can I mute her even without, like, if I mute her, will I not see it here? Punching ability, yeah. I'm at my weakest moments and I'm gonna go into someone who's strong, close range like Billy. Totally smart. Did you mess around with your build? No, it's just more, I wasn't what I was more getting at. It's more just me not wanting to see it because I don't like fucking seeing it. Oh, that sucks. So, do you think on that one it would have been ball 7 nuts? Ball 7. So do you think on that one when you did power slash, it would have been better to dash forward behind the truck for the momentum that you get when dashing and then power slash, since they were like chasing around the corner, and you keep your momentum whenever you start power slash and roll? Do you think that would... Nice. Do you think that would have been better? You just have to place them at doorways. Yeah, you were doing that. I don't want to be near Billy.
May I suggest a gun?
No, so what I was more just saying, so like, since they were chasing Wraith, you couldn't power slash them right here to here. So I was more just, at least in that instance, do you think it was worth it, or something you should have tried where you dash rolled into the wall so you at least would have had the angle of the tunnel and the truck wouldn't have blocked your view? That's kind of what I was more of asking, because you could have dashed into the wall and started power slash at the same time. This is cat number 1 who's being a stinker right now. This is Sasha. Sasha being a stinker. Meow, meow, meow. Sasha. Get it, Sasha. Maybe I'm just trying not to die here. Yeah, but so I mean, like, at least for you, or at least from that instance, I mean everyone's kind of at full health now except for Lash, but you had a lot of health obviously there, and you have of course power slash, but nice parry at least on one of them. I was more like, if it would have been worth it type of thing was all. I'm not saying it was I'm not saying it was the right call. I was just more like starting a conversation if it was worth it, at least in that instance. 9 slash and ability, yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, it's a gamble either way. Like, in hindsight, if you knew that was what's going to happen, you were like, oh, then I could have done it. But I mean, you don't know it in the moment. So again, it was more, maybe just more like, was that something that you may have thought to consider? You know, that was all. Dude, fucking Mystic Shot right clicking is so annoying. She was just running it down, yeah. So I mean, you know, it also depends on your lane partner for sure. Like if your buddy's just kind of doing their own shit and is like not doing things that's fun, it's kind of like not even worth it, because you kind of just, you don't want to like, you don't need to like how to say that, do stupid shit just to accommodate your lane partner. Like that right there, like she probably would blame you, but I'm like, why are you putting yourself in that position to begin with, you know? Good rebuttal, good punch. That was smooth. The rebuttal worked out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't necessarily want to have to do stupid things to adjust your play style when they're playing stupid. I'm glad you're typing shit. Oh, you weren't typing shit. I thought you were. Oh. Have you adjusted your build at all to take advantage any of the 4.8 power spikes?
You don't want to be block that off a knickerbocker that was about to get his legs broken.
Haven't had an easy. I'm assuming maybe she's talking about Wraith, but that's funny. No, but I usually have 48 torment by 7.6. Okay. Nice job. Max slash. Yeah. Okay. And that's just perfect then. I adjusted my Victor build for quick rush 4.8, and if I can get it off, I'm like so strong at this point of the game because I get torment and improve this. I basically rush right here for the amount of souls right here that we have. I would get like torment on this, and it's so strong with having tier 2 battery and then the 4.8k. Like it's so strong if I can get it off. And what I mean, of course, you know, you need to be flexible in your build, but if I can save up and get improved spirit and then one of the greens, I think I just get extra regen or sprint boots first, probably the regen. I think with torment, just those 3 items, it's so good of power spiking. You basically like, as long as you have the pressure or you can make the space, and it's been mostly neutral for the most part, it's such a good strong. You max 1 for as soon as possible. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the power spike, the scaling that it offers is so good. You know, Billy just wanted to bring you back to the Guardian. If you can have 5 any damage slash by punch, yeah, you win the game. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Did you get counterspell in this game? I don't remember fully looking at your items. I'm surprised he did not parry. I'm surprised he didn't parry that one. Nice parry. You're on a hunt. Why is your Wraith? Why Wraith should just be killing this thing? I mean, I'm glad you're kind of hiding around this because Lash has his combo. He went back to heal. You wouldn't have known that. He parried when he glanced away. Oh, makes sense then. He slam parried. Yeah, I didn't see that. Nice-oo. Do you like the changes that they added with the soul orbs and the little med pack? Bro, you just need 2 more. She's getting in people's head without punching. Yeah, she's similar to Billy, kind of adding the mind spaces. But in a different way, you know? Yeah. Seeing some of the, like I said, you find it really, like Yamato, Yamato in a good hand is good. But like the top tier Yamatos like Fred that like have just like mained them for 10 million hours, the skill like expression that they have, and even just random, I'm talking about also random, like I've encountered them too, is just so like oppressive. Like you can't get away with a whole lot if they really know how to play properly with it. So, good to come and get the sinners. As always, Wraith can go do things as well.
Tap into my power.
Now you get the other sinners, which is awesome. All right, Wraith, you go get the lane so that you can go get the other sinners. You're okay, you have a 60 win and was top 20 for it? Oh, nice. That's more than most people can say. I have not been top 20 on anyone. The closest right now is Victor, and I am like under 120. I think I was think it was 105 this morning. Fred is nuts. He's why I started. Yeah, I've seen some clips of Fred. I actually followed Fred. I've been following Fred on YouTube for a bit to watch like some clips and videos and shit. But I started watching Fred on YouTube, or sorry, on Twitch, or when he's live streaming. Fucking whatever. Wait, oh, nice. Totally worth it. Should you have just re-grappled on him whenever he moved away? I guess it didn't work out now, but or it worked out in the end, but whenever he first like went around the corner, I know power slash is normally the better one to get off. Nice parry. Billy's getting dominated. What I was gonna say is that whenever like her model does come out, and if I decide to like actually attempt to learn her, I'm just gonna like super learn what Fred does and just like again, like I talked about with Bebop, see what Fred does and then adopt that to my playstyle. So you're gonna get Spirit Snatch. Let's see where you go from here. I would, if you could, I would kind of maybe just AFK-ish and take this doubles and then go to blue or something like that. But I would try to get this doubles. It's really just roll dash slash one game. Yeah. But I would maybe just leave this up for Wraith to give or whatever. Nice momentum carry. But maybe trying to get this doubles is the only thing I would have tried to done. Since you already had 2 doubles, and then getting another 4, I think, like I said, that I really think they're really trying to push permanent stats right now to differentiate. And then like you could have went from here instead of like doing the walker, could have rotated and just captured this afterwards and took this camp, or take the camp while navigating over here. I'm actually surprised y'all are getting away with this. This is normally pretty hard, obviously, especially with the resistances, as you know, before 15 minutes. Actually, now it's fucking, what, 20 minutes now? That's when their full resistance goes away at 20 minutes. They do start decreasing at 15 minutes, of course, but I think the full resistance moves at 20 minutes now instead of 18 or whatever it was. Do you try to weave in like clearing the camp? Okay, you do it now. I was like, to come clear the camp and then come back to the tier 3, because it's probably, I probably would have done that a little sooner. Was all. And I would just finish the camp. I don't know if I would have even just came back up here, unless the race was being a bitch. Wraith wasn't coming to lane. I wanted to keep out in tower. Yeah, okay, makes sense. I like how you're bullying Lash. No, he's a sneeze. Man, that sucks. Unless it came, she wouldn't have come. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. She should have totally just been living on the lane. There's no reason why she shouldn't have been. Like, that's what she wants, you know? Oh, I'm glad you got that. No. Nice parry. Nice. I feel like I need to relearn your lane phase with the orbs. Yeah, there's going to be a change with having to learn that, so. Good thing reactive procs. Nice double parry between the two of y'all. And you made space for the team as... Who's chasing? Is it Billy? No, it's Paradox. You're dead, but you made space and Pocket got the urn. 1 death for all of that. It's perfect. With this sweet counter spell to boot. You couldn't really have asked, I guess, that much space that you could have. Guys, you need to go clear that lane. Okay, Wraith's going over there. Hi, Beverly. Also, I meant to talk to you. Yeah, the urn, the orbs and the med pack stuff definitely changes. The Rebutal Valley, yeah. So they're doing the double. So I think this makes sense. Initially, I thought you were going to go all the way to green to the Guardian because it's the last Guardian. But farming the tier 3, now that Guardians no longer really give anything for killing them all. And honestly, you don't need to give your life all the time now, I guess, to defend a Guardian either anymore. Like at the end of the day, it's just to protect the shop. Heroes on my lane solo to get money. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is pre-update. Oh, wait, no, I haven't seen the orbs fall, right? Haven't we? And the rings are on the bottom. Or is that just because the game's updated so they're going to show regardless? Oh wait, you're right. Yeah. The Guardian is a flex up. Okay. It's weird. I didn't realize. That makes sense then. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Then yeah, you do want to be more defensive about it. I really thought no. I think so. I think you're no. I think you're right. I think this is pre, but it's because the map is updated for the rings on the bottom. I think. Because when those minions died, I didn't see an orb on the ground.
I'll be right back. Defend Greenwich.
We'll have to relook at it the next time. Is it worth ever getting Tank Buster for her Power Slash at all? Counter spell, nice. Double work, bullying. You're super bullying right now. Okay, so you're being raid boss right now. Raid boss Thanos. I love how this is becoming a thing in the game. All right, can you get the buff in time? Oh shit. Oh shit. I didn't think that was gonna work. Yeah, get the buff and get out. Vindicta, save me. No. Oh, that's nice. Holy shit. I have 60% times win rate on Yamato, but I can 1v4. I can 1v4 the whole lobby. Taking buzzard on Yamato, Russian landing against tanks. Okay. I'm gonna change your settings to instant cast on you too. What, you don't like that? So I think like on some instances it's okay to still have the lock on confirm.
Guardian has been
Ellie,
defeated.
I'm wondering if Flash Strike is better here as well. Well, you don't have it fully upgraded. Or Ricta doesn't. But I mean, you've been tanking. You've been tanking.
The spirit urn is waiting to
So from here, like, I think if they kill the Slash, I think y'all should get the urn. Oh wait, the urn's on their side. Never mind. Don't get the urn. You don't die until the people I'm fighting are over 25. Okay. I mean, especially like with slots and shit like that. I mean, it's, you know, everything matters type of stuff. So I was more just curious. Oh, that was almost a perfect lineup for both of them. You love to see it. And then you don't have to worry about being stunned anymore. Let's see. That walker needs a stamp. Needs a stomp. Bro, stomp. I need to see where you're at. The best defense off is killing kind of like shit. Okay. Yeah, being aggressive. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, this is pre-shop. Yeah, you can look at the stop range. It's right here at the candle where the ring is. Yeah, it's right here. So yeah, this is pre-update. It's just the map is updated for the new stuff. That makes sense. But I mean, you're 10-2 right now, so you're still being raid boss. So the 4.8k thing didn't even matter right now. You hear Gooby here for right now live strike. Hey, I mean, there's a whole lot going on. You mean talking about upgrading right now? You mean, or just in like during what was going on before? So I think staying here on blue is probably a better call. The game review, yeah. Hey, Dex. Before, yeah. Okay, yeah. I think so too. How are you, Dex? Yeah, I just saw the ring too. Okay, so you're fighting two people. We know Mirage. Oh yeah, I was gonna say Mirage is so I think the what I was gonna say is because you're Yamato and you're being raid boss over the lobby, being ahead. That's unfortunate. So you should have won life strike before the cooldown. It's all right. I think that was good, even though you died, because I was like debating it too, because so there's pressure here on yellow, there was 2 to 3 on green. Mirage was on the urn here, so it was obviously a risky position, and you saw Lash in the Billy. So I was like kind of considered like going in my head, like it would have been better, was our call, etc. But I think that was the right call because you got the green walker off of it and made space from here. They did of course get the urn, but I mean, yeah, there's no way y'all are gonna contest that anyways. So I think this was the right call, but it's kind of unfortunate they chased Vindicta and still got a kill off of that though. So I think he made a lot of dream with it, but you played some Counter-Strike. Whoa, nice. I haven't played Counter-Strike at all, but I watch it. I watch a lot of Counter-Strike, but I never played it. Started spinning the whole team for me. Yeah. Once, yeah, you're being the raid boss, and once you know, you have to make space by making team and everything. So definitely by just making the team come to you and pulling aggro sometimes is worth it, at a certain point at least. Of course, once mid boss is a thing and you dying and the rest of your team's not able to like make space and fight if you're dead type of thing, that obviously isn't worth it. But yeah, I was like, that one, you gotta trigger that one first. That's down below. I think before you engage on him, you might have waited till your stuff was on cooldown. Oh, and you're silenced. That's unfortunate. And then, okay, yeah, so that one, free 20-minute death timers. Yeah, exactly. Like at this point, doing what you just did goes down in value because of mid-boss type of stuff. So yeah, I don't think that one was worth it. Maybe. I mean, you knew Infernus was there, but you didn't really know Paradox and Mirage was there. But I mean, what I was more of just gonna say, Paradox things, yeah, running with Carvine from blue to green or blue to yellow in like 2 seconds, yeah. What I was gonna say though is like, at least before you engage, I would have waited till Pyroslash recovered. I think you win that if you're not silenced. Yeah. Did Infernus get silence? Is it Mirage? We had silence. Did she sell it? Who the fuck silenced you? They must have sold it. Oh, the swap. I'm dumb. The wall. Yeah. Yeah. I'm dumb and dumb. Yeah. Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm surprised y'all got the Guardian. Honestly, it's too busy. Honestly, looking to realize. So y'all need to go mid boss. There's 2 here. There's 2 on y'all. Y'all need to kill them and then do mid, I think. 'Cause you can kill Billy as long as you get your shot on. Yeah, or just go blue and get blue here. You can buy and then rotate over. Yeah, I was having a brain fart when it happened. Would it have been better instead of taking the Sinners to try to take the Walker here and just fight with Geist a little bit? I mean, now it's obviously too late, but instead of fighting that. But then at the same time, if you need to try to buy, or I guess you're saving it for a 64 at this point. Making space. You love to see it. I think I'm playing your Diviners. I think so too. I would try to get this next wave. Unless you wanted to rush to the stop because of the urn. But I would probably, because it's a 6 seconds, I would have probably just power slashed and killed that. We get 2 dead on them, yeah. Guys, no swap, yeah. Okay, you did get the Divines. 103. Hey, she hasn't died. Sometimes that's a thing in itself. What happened? No one's here, unlucky. We're looking for Lash.
Sounds good.
He saved you with the rescue. I think that rescue boom actually fucked you up because you could have fire slash. The Diviners with 30, yeah. Now we're doing our mid. Wait, did that even trigger on it? They did. It's just the way it looked. The way the slash just looked just threw me off. Okay, do we ult to be safe? We do ult to be safe. Why didn't any of your punches go off? Or were you slashing? Meow. They died for this. Unlucky. No punch is bugged. Okay. I mean, because when you ult and you have unstoppable, I figured it was just better just to punch, because you're not gonna get parried or stunned, and your punch will go through. Fuck your pause. We're waiting. Bro, alright. Hey. Slash him. Cool. Come on. Come on. Oh, you got parried. He learned. I can't read that. I got a cat in my way. Block like cat tail. I can't read your message at the moment.
Well done.
So, I mean, it worked out. The only thing I'm not sure would have been like, y'all went down there with Infernus dead, slightly revived, but Lash dead. I guess that would be like the only like risky business, was like it was slightly like a little too late when y'all went down, too early. Like I don't know if it would have been different better otherwise. Parry got perma parried with unstoppable. Maybe yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But I mean, y'all needed to like that was the moment to do mid boss. There were like 4 people parrying for him. Yeah, there was everyone there. That's why I was more like. There's no time whenever you go unstoppable with Yamato, you just punch because you're gonna guarantee at least 1 rejuve credit because you can't parry because you're unstoppable. Like I mean, because it doesn't. I mean, does it still not block it though? I mean, you still can't even if they parry it. You don't and you don't get stunned. Does it not still go through though? Even with them while you're in your ultimate form? Because I thought it did. You still don't get the credit. Oh, never mind then. That's my bad. She doesn't get stunned, but doesn't get the punch though, so she can recover and punch quicker. You have to read the room. Yeah. That makes sense then. Yeah, it's always a gamble. That's that's always kind of like the mind game of mid boss. So like, do you go for the parry? Do you go for the punch? And I know with Yamato with her unstoppable, hers is even more special. You know, so I totally understand it. Yeah, the only thing like I said is like. There's like definitely like you know, lower elos or whatever, or like as people get better and just in general. I mean, it's to go mid boss, you know, with 4v6, you know, still good, and it really kind of depends on the enemy's ult and such. But you know, sometimes it's still a risk, you know, because people are better and whatnot and everything like that. So. That would be like the, I mean, like even then, like that would be like the only thing is like, should y'all have even gone there in the first place after that point? A little bit, but I mean, it's worked out for y'all. Like y'all are coming out lead, and the team fights y'all are just destroying. So I mean, you have 15 kills yourself.
Is giving us opportunities to succeed.
But yeah, other than that, like honestly, I haven't like even seen anything like. There hasn't been anything like super macro wise. But I think it's good that you hear from that. You just knew the parry for that one. I think it's good for this one that you're here on this one, for this review. I mean, because like more of like a 2500 bag. If anything, more of just the talk of us asking, like since I don't have you know, the micro skills as Yamato, more of just like would have been better to done X, Y, or Z type of stuff instead of just like I think you shouldn't have done this because I don't agree with your Yamato play type of shit. So Holy Orb, yeah, that was a 2500 bag. You need to go buy though, unless you're trying to get another tier 4, which makes sense if you do, or like refresher or some shit. Since they are down to, I guess for one thing, you could get the urn. The urn shouldn't be neutral because that's maybe it is. That's fucking, I don't know. Wrong move or different context you didn't have. Yeah. Yamato's players left family melees. You need to defend the reward off of her team. Yamato players. That's a good description text. So from here, honestly, though, at least for this, I don't know if it maybe at least getting the urn to bring it back. That would be like the only thing I would have said for this one. Like even if it is on their side, I would have at least maybe taken it. So Phantom Strike, nice. So that you would at least like, if it is on their side, deny them that. And then if it is on your side, it creates space and then like you could split push off of it. So at least when you're here, I probably would have at least just picked up the urn. Then considered on the way back, like if it is on their side,
I see Mirage.
if there was on their side, you could have just dropped it off at the base. If it wasn't on the side and it was neutral, then you could have swung by either the secret shop, either secret shops along the way to get Phantom Strike. That was probably like the only thing on so far, at least on this one, because it would have at least started something. But there's now something here on mid, as we can see. So this part here is basically going to be GG's of this fight, seeing as how there's only like 4 minutes left of the game. You're in tournament mode, yeah. I mean, like you're not. Honestly, though, with how like 44, like the Wraith ended up coming back over there, the Wraiths could have gotten it at that point, but you are the hyper carry in this teams right now, so you wouldn't be the one to actually run it. Like, in all honesty, like you wouldn't be the one to get to like drop it off because you need to fight. You need to be doing what you're doing right now. But at least, like I said, my thought, yeah, like how it bugged because of the old map. That's kind of cool to see how you went through the old door. You doing what you're doing now is how you should have been doing it, and by running the urn you lose out on that. So but at least if anything, like I said, you getting it and then you could drop it off to hand it off, etc. But it worked out because you're basically GG's at this point. They all died and we know that you do win. Of course, if you didn't, I mean 20k is still something they could have came back with, but so we do know you won. You're the threat, just keep yourself into the neck back line. The urn is just kind of broken extend. Yeah, I know. But before that fight, it was relatively neutral. They were like 190 to like 203 or something, 204. So that was why I was mentioning it, like using the urn more to force something, because a lot of the times, you know, you come across the stage of the game and it's like, hey, what are we doing? Nothing's happening, right? Or we're just all like farming to the next thing. And the urn can be done the thing to either force something, and if they don't force something, then you get free souls. So it's like it's a win-win type of thing. That's kind of where I was more coming from. Taking the doubles early is very smart too. Yeah, that would be kind of that was like the only thing. Like this is pre-patch, so it's slightly different at this point. I mean, the centers, the permanent stats are always strong, but definitely now going forward, I would really probably prioritize centers. If you want to be the carry in your lobby, this is going for anybody. For any character that wants to be a carry in your lobby, or at least have more impact, that's basically not a support or having some support stuff. I think until the next patch hitches, you need a prio centers or anything that gives permanent stats, because I really think with them making 2 changes to give more permanent stats in the game, I think that's what's going to differentiate. Because like if you had the same items for most characters, and let's say you're both like 30k or 40k, somebody that has more permanent stats is going to just be stronger, which is always the case. But now that there's more permanent stats in the game, I really think that's kind of what they're pushing towards, to be like the carry in the game. Paradox was moving. Yeah, she was running. It's like a new game. Yeah, fundamentals are different now compared to tanks. Yeah, especially for the neutrals. Like you can't, like if you find a neutral and you get the souls, which is great, but if you don't have the sustainability fighting neutrals anymore, you are just going to, like, they're so strong now, which I'm totally actually okay with neutrals being stronger, at least the tier 2 and tier 3 ones. The tier 1s or whatever, but I think the tier 2s and tier 3s are better, or being stronger is better. She's bug abusing or something. I've never seen Parry that move that fast. Yeah, I wasn't fully watching because she only has, yeah, between Carbine, like there's nothing super here that like is super smooth speed, but yeah, you did really good on that one, Victor. She was moving. Like 17-4. Even Geist was like, haha, good GG's. All like things for the yeah, you did with 54k. We look at your damage. Power slash at 14.5. Melee 11k. Nice. Torment also 11k. I love getting Torment and it being like my second or third most damage. So that's awesome to see. And Rebutal. You got 1800 off of Rebutal. I know I'm blocking a little bit, but if there's anything you'll need to see, let me know. Yeah, that was really well done. Let's look at the souls here. Yeah, there's a moment here. This was the first mid boss, right? Where they kind of like won, so almost came back from there. I think we talked about. I think that was about roughly, yeah, that was them time. Or you died. This was like I think when you died on the tier 3, and then they ended up taking the walker or something. But yeah, this is people actually probably did the carbine bug. Yeah, that's probably what Richter was saying too. Probably. Yeah, this game was literally the 20th. This was the day before the patch, so this was Thursday since it came out on Friday. So yeah, this is the day before. But yeah, other than like some very very minor stuff, this game for you as a Yamato probably was like about as good as you can get. They should have gotten something to silence you, curse or something to shut you down more. There's the capacitor from Infernus, but which has the debuff in it at that time. It no longer does, of course, but 3 days ago it did. But no one else really had anything else, and you were the raid boss, which is fantastic. Yeah, the only thing I would say was probably just try to take more centers at this point, and do darn. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, totally. Hopefully it may have like so I really wouldn't have even like if I was to look at this game first, I would be like, why are you asking me to review this? Because there's literally nothing super duper. He bought it too late. Yeah, if they buy it too late, there's nothing a whole lot they can do. Yeah, if I looked at this game first for you, I was like, why would you want me to look at your game? Because this is like like I said, from a game wise, outside the initial landing phase and like those just super min maxing the centers, I really wouldn't even say there's really much of anything to do for this game. Like just some very minor stuff, just to like I said, slightly play a little bit better. But otherwise, this is like it's good to go. Compared to the Shiv game, which had a little bit more stuff in there, but definitely shows that you're more comfy, at least with Yamato, or at least you were able to get away with more stuff. By get away, I mean like get your soul lead and maintain your lead. Pushing solo, yeah, there's a little bit of stuff. Yeah, Shiv stocks are going. Shiv is always going until they take him to the grave for like a month, which is what they did. Abrams still go. Yeah, he's still brother. I think if I didn't do that game, would have been a little cleaner. Yeah. Yeah, if anything, the game probably would have been a 28-minute game, roughly. And then the first mid-boss too, but that was probably like just the general time. Like I said, there were 2 that were dead. So I understand, 4v6, but they still have, people that can touch. Lash is the main one that was being dead, of course. So since he was dead, you had a lot more freedom to decide to do it. It was more just a coin flip. And they did fight a little bit harder on that one. So that was like... if you wanted to probably like instead of if you could have delayed that for a 3rd kill type of thing, or wait until another team fight to then do mid boss, because y'all were winning team fights. Lash don't know for yeah, those are 2 of both the dead ones. Infernus did respawn and come back to the end, but Lash wasn't there, so it's like I'm totally like I thought it was a good mistake. It was more of just like I said, it was more of just a little bit more risk, I guess, than a guaranteed. She's the genie with the unstop. Yeah, that's. The pair was, I think, the most problematic on the team. You haven't made it, but 0 voice comms. Yeah, it's a lot harder in solo whenever you don't have voice comms. Totally understand. But yeah, that was really good. Like I said, I think from that one, there wasn't really a whole lot that I would even have done differently.